Special now. This is going to be a keynote on today's OH being smarter and accountable. But are the brands embracing the technology, data, and agility that the medium offers? This is going to be the last session, and to do the honors on stage, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be calling up on stage Mr. Junaid Sheikh, Managing Director, Roshanspace Brandcom Private Limited. And the kind of जो तालियां आपने वहां पे बजाई है ना, that's equivalent to the entire room. और जोर से आप बजा सकते हो, I'm sure. He's going to be loving it. Thank you, sir. We look forward to hearing. Yeah. You can use this. You can use that mic, whatever that's convenient for you.
Good evening. So, I'm going to start with a little bit of a reality check for our industry and some hard facts. This is about the out-of-home industry, which we've been involved with for the last 47 years. My father has paved the way forward into this industry, and we've taken forward. There was a time when out-of-home media was predominantly traditional large format roadside advertising. Then came those who understood that this medium must follow audiences, and they ventured into newer pockets of audience movement. My friends, today I shall address the OH industry's trajectory that has gone through many phases, both revolutionary and evolutionary, attempting to answer the pivotal question, given today's OH is smarter and accountable, are brands embracing the technology, data, agility, and that the medium offers? In the last 15 years, the true potential of this medium has been better harnessed. Its penetration has deepened. Today, out-of-home is an integral part of everyone on the move, whether that's vehicular traffic, in transit spaces, or any environment with potential dwell time, or simply a part of the life of a citizen of the city. Out-of-home was and still is a unique medium, larger than life, aspirational, real, verifiable, unswitchable, and reliable. No cookie pool concerns there. The industry has acknowledged OH's position, and the ADEX growth numbers are proof to it, and yet there is much more room to grow. Fundamentally, OH exists to attract attention, create impact, deliver a message, shape perception, and ultimately enhance brand equity, brand recognition, and through that, brand loyalty. Now, when something delivers a unique proposition, it is no more generic, mass, unidentifiable, unclassified, uncategorized, and undifferentiated. It demands the industry's attention, and as media owners, we have approached this challenge with utmost sincerity to enhance its uniqueness. We've heard in the past conferences how even the greatest actors aspire to be on a billboard, because that meant they have arrived. They were seen, recognized, celebrated. And I'm sure marketeers here can relate to this insight, which is so real. If we set our goals based on these fundamental human insights, our approach becomes more nuanced and unique, addressing the strength of the media. We believe in the medium. We believe in the might of DOH. We have put our skin in the game. We believe in developing this industry without any vested interests, and therefore, our assets rank highest in terms of investment asset ratio across the industry. Our assets are far removed from being outputs of mass production techniques that are applied with no thought for differentiation. Take Bandra Focal, for example. In the year 2022, just after the second pandemic, we were awarded and recognized for this marquee structure with the title Asia's largest and tallest billboard at a staggering 15,000 square feet and 19 floors tall. And we passed the safety standards as well. We believe in creating landmarks. Edge 7 is one such, the only set of 7 assets in location creating a surround for brands to augment sequential advertising. We were one of the first ones to initiate steps towards the science of assets assessment, and we classified our sites into 5 categories based on 15 objective parameters, including audience, traffic density, visibility index, location, positioning, aesthetic appeal, and measurement. With DOH, we continue to pioneer. We created multiple landmarks, the country's longest DOH network across 4.5 kilometers and 20 flagpoles, followed by the iconic leg to the Prodigy DOH network. With a twin at BKC, which are outcomes of landmark investments with best screens adhering to global benchmarks, including bringing the best partnerships for live audience measurement, CRM and tech innovations, and today, Prodigy DOH network delivers close to 5 million impressions a day. We have made inroads in the best tech innovations with screen sync technology, desync, CMS tech, and the more recent successful campaign of dynamic content replacement, which was a contextual communication for the Wimbledon, again an exclusive. Therefore, I feel humbled that our journey this far has successfully helped us position OOH Media as the stage on which brand ideas can be magnified. A future-ready platform for innovation and impact, an opportunity and the right time for stakeholders to invest in creative teams that specialize in visual storytelling using art, science, and technology. But today, agencies are in survival mode. Commissions and fees have shrunk to 1% to 2%. That's not sustainable. From survival to establishing to thriving, each phase needs a different approach. If everyone is stuck in survival, commoditation becomes inevitable. And here I am reminded of a recent AI panel wherein a marketer said DOH is not their priority. That's like saying, I want to be relevant, but I don't want a smart car. It's this day and age of smart technologies. My advice is invest in evolution. An equally significant aspect are the briefs. We'd like to hear briefs which are more technical, especially for DOH. I like to hear briefs that focus on the best performing screens, lowest downtimes, highest resolution displays, or the most architecturally appealing and technologically advanced structures. And when a brand speaks this language, it speaks volumes about the brand's values. When a brand seeks quality and uniqueness, it's also declaring its own identity. We should hear briefs focused on quality, form, function, aesthetics, and inner attributes, not just how many sites. Campaigns should be driven by ideas, innovations, and relevance, not just budgets. Creatively, most campaigns are not designed specifically for out-of-home. Less than 10% of OOH campaigns in India are custom built for the medium. The rest are repurposed from print or digital. Every real estate ad looks the same. An elevation shot, a tagline, and too much info. They don't pass the effectiveness checklist. If a brand doesn't consider itself unique, the medium cannot help it. Get your brands a platform that is aspirational, that's competing on quality and positioning, not quantity. Look at Times Square. The top billboard here in there costs around $4 to $5 million per year because of its size, prestige, positioning, and planning. That's what we must strive for, the most premium. It is therefore not surprising that India is not even in the top 20 OOH markets globally, despite being the most populous country, a massive consumer base, and the 4th largest economy. What are we missing? What have others done differently? China's out-of-home industry is 8 times of ours. Why? Higher standards. Because of quality, because standardization, policy support, and marketers' recognition. Imagine if you walked into a luxury mall and every store looked identical, with the same racks and same signage. Would you pay a premium for any brand there? That's what happens when our billboards are cloned with no design, no hierarchy, no soul. It becomes a flea market of formats. It is in this scenario and as evolved stakeholders, we constantly dialoguing with urban development bodies, policymakers, media owners for consolidated efforts and investment in value creation, enhancing everyday experiences for people and cities. London, Tokyo, New York, Shanghai all have integrated OH into their urban planning frameworks. The Australian Outdoor Media Association is a model to study. Their insights are second to none, capturing the why, what, when, how, where, and whose of their audience with incredible depth. They create campaigns based on human movement and human behavior, real lifetime behavior, and every DOH screen is backed by audience insights, reporting spanning age, gender, location, dwell time, and purchase behaviors. The time is ripe for self-assessment. We must reevaluate the ad industry's core DNA. Who are we? What are we doing? And why are we doing it? We need corporations, agencies, associations, and marketers to align on evolved standards. Only then can automation, advanced technology frameworks, and a culture of innovation be embedded in the country. Coupled with associations with like AAAs of IOAA, bringing in structured policies, collaborations, and standards involving marketers, data scientists, creatives, and media owners, instilling in all of them shared values and collaborative vision. Let's aim higher, like Dubai, like China. Let's build the biggest, the tallest, the most beautiful, the most efficient, the most safest OOH network. This is the only medium capable of being larger than life. Let's blend neuroscience, technology, aesthetics, engineering with scientific precision. Let's make our cities future ready with out-of-home media. This is the only medium that features in sci-fi films, not TV, not print, because we are part of the future, part of smart city evolution. Out-of-home isn't just a medium, it's a mirror of our cities, our standards, our aspirations. Let's stop treating it like a billboard business. It's a nation-building tool. Thank you, and I hope this esteemed gathering enjoyed my thoughts. Thanks again.
We definitely did, sir, and I'll request you to please kindly wait on stage. Give him a big round of applause, please, not just for that session, but also for that baritone voice. What voice is that? Huh? Give him some clap and appreciation for that voice. Huh? I feel like appreciating it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Heartfelt it is, absolutely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be calling up on stage Krishna Rao Buddhaji to please kindly come up on stage and give the token of appreciation. We just had a session from him as well. Can we clap and appreciate his presence as well, please, ladies and gentlemen? Two stalwarts meeting, creating a moment for all of us to make it very, very special. Thank you so much. One step ahead. Anyway, our leaders are always going ahead in life, so that's what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this wonderful smile on their faces deserves a big, big, big round of applause. Thank you so much.